All right, welcome back. We're here for another episode of the Coug Connect Catch-Up Basketball Edition. My name is Jake Brandon. This evening, I am joined by intern Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin, what's up?
Nothing much. Just trying to recover after a tough loss on Saturday.
Jeez.
I'm so sorry.
Jeez. Dude, guys, it was just anytime that goes. Anyway, moving on. You're not here to talk with Kevin and I.
Nope.
But we do need to shout out our sponsors who make this show possible. We want to shout out Chubbies, of course. So Chubbies, they have been sponsoring Coug Connect events, Coug Connect live streams, and all kinds of other NIL stuff. They've got NIL deals going on with football guys too for a long time. Best burgers, best beer battered fries, shakes, scones. Wings are underrated there.
Wings are great.
Wings are really good. Get in, support Chubbies. They support the BYU football basketball players through NIL, so support them. We want to shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union. If you want to make a little bit extra money, you can get 3% interest on your checking there. You can get a CD at 4.5% for 15 months, and you get a bonus if you mention Coug Connect. They'll throw a little bonus, 0.25% on your CDs there. And we want to shout out Frankie Jane. I was at the game.
Okay.
Did you notice there was another bridal company that sponsored it?
We're working on it.
Yeah, we.
I started booing, man. I was booing. I was like, no, Frankie Jane!
It's my wife's favorite game, and I had to stop where I said we only support Frankie Jane.
Yeah, that's it. We're a Frankie Jane group here. So if you need bridal stuff, what do you call it? Bridal needs. You know, so getting
If
married.
you're getting married, go to Frankie Jane.
Go to Frankie Jane. They'll make you look nice.
That's nice.
Like, you know, Trey's game, his style game is like on point. Tatum's is probably a few notches higher.
Tatum's is definitely a few notches.
So she'll make you look awesome and amazing on a special day. And we want to shout out SaveDamien.com. Save Damien's a young boy who has a fatal illness, trying to raise money to cure him. And also, when he is cured with these doctors and scientists working on it, it will be a cure for all kids who are born with this fatal illness. So it'll actually save a lot of people's lives. So if you haven't yet, please go to SaveDamien.com. And of course, we are Coug Connect. So go to CougConnect.com, become a paying subscriber. Helps us create NIL opportunities for these guys.
Yep.
But with that being said, we're going to kick it over to Tredyn and Trey and their special guest this evening. We have another special guest in studio.
Paris!
That's right. If you're a longtime follower, you know who Paris is, and she's in studio today. We might even get her on camera. I don't know. We might twist her arm, get her on camera a bit, and have her when she's asking her questions. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So we'll go ahead, kick it over to Tredyn and Trey, and let them take over. This is their show and their thing.
First of all, why are we wearing a Michigan jacket and all?
And making an absurd
opening statement.
Well, I was talking about getting beat by 25 to Northwestern. Too.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, it was
a tough weekend overall. Overall, it was a tough weekend.
Well, we have a special guest with TC. TC, how you doing, bro?
Doing good.
How's the drive?
It was great.
Tell the people where you live.
I'm out in Eagle Mountain. Yeah, it's like a 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive every day.
What time did you have to wake up this morning to get to our film session at 8 a.m.?
Well, I got a text from Carson last night. He's like, roads might be bad. You might want to leave early. So I left at like 6:45. Ended up getting there at like 7:25. Sat around for a half hour.
That's great. That's great.
It was great, though.
We're going to keep it brief today because TC's wife is currently waiting in the car and she's sick. So
Why'd she come in?
Yeah.
She's a little too sick.
She's a little sick.
so we're going to be mindful of that.
Why is she sick?
Wifey's sick.
I think she...
Why?
Why?
Wife is pregnant.
Come on. Clever. I was like,
24
bro,
weeks.
people get sick.
24 weeks.
24 weeks, so yeah.
How many is that?
Too
That's
great.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That's 6 months? Why don't you just say she's 6 months pregnant?
Nah, that's
I didn't know
confusing. It's always they always do the weeks.
Yeah.
I don't get the purpose of that.
Yeah, my kid's 44 weeks old.
All right, we're gonna jump. We're gonna go into. That was good. I'm gonna call you by how many weeks old you are.
It'll be kind of funny.
We're gonna go right into Big Fella's nickname. TC, we call him Big Fella. Do you want to explain where that nickname comes from?
Just from the king of nicknames, Shork.
The weight coach.
Coach Shork. Yeah, I just came in and like I don't even know. He has a paper with my name on it. But he would still just call me big fella, or he'd write my name on the board as BF, and I was like, you see my name's that's what happened, and then
And then once wifey was pregnant, what does he say now?
It's changed to Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
And then little fella's on the way.
Little
Fella's on the way. The nicknames
are too good. Nicknames are too good.
I remember my freshman year, Connor Harding comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Shork might not call you by your first name the whole year." I was like, "Why is that?" He goes, "Well, he knew my name was Connor, but he called me Brandon for the whole year." And he's like, "It's just something Shork does, mess with people." You know Tanner Harris's nickname?
Sir Walks a Lot?
Sir Walks a Lot.
Sir walks a lot.
Why?
Because he just one time
really
they told him
walks.
to do something and he walked. So they just called him Sir Walks a lot after that.
Shork has some funny
He
nicknames.
has some great
He goes
nicknames.
crazy.
He has some great nicknames.
But let's dive right back into, where it kind of all started. Your relationship with J-Mac, playing high school ball together. Talk about kind of your guys' dynamic and then kind of getting recruited to go play other places.
Me and J-Mac, Westlake High School. Me and J-Mac been playing since like 4th or 5th grade together, AAU and stuff. So it's been, we've been hooping a long time together.
How were you guys in state? I know you guys were no Trey story, winning state and all. I was never like that
Winning state
either.
was nice.
Yeah, but how were you guys like in playing region and all that? I know you guys' region was insane. So
Our region was so good. We had a good team, like, because we had all 5 of our starters went and played college ball. So, like, we were pretty good. But our region was just crazy good.
It was wild.
It was crazy.
I'll dust it off for you. Don't worry, I got you.
Region was wild.
I got you.
Hey,
Region was wild.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Sweet.
But you had the 1 foot bounce. You had a cold dunk. You were telling me about it the other day when you played us at our place.
Yeah.
Was it a fast break or what was the play? Or you just had the nasty bang out?
I think I was telling you about junior year.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Junior year when we played. And I stole the ball. It was the playing game. Winning team went to state tournament. And I stole the ball in overtime. A little 2-hand bang out with like 20 seconds left.
just
Put us
cooked us.
up by 4.
Let's go.
It was painful.
It was
painful.
They got their revenge though.
Big Papa
that
has
one stung a bit.
like the craziest bounce I feel like on the team.
Like, he'll just
TQ has bounce, right? Like he's just tall, so it's kind of goes.
Yeah.
You kind of underestimate it, but I mean, how tall are you? 6'6", 6'7"?
When did you get bounced? Like, when did you start really jumping?
My first dunk was until junior year. Like,
Wow.
Like in game, junior year. I'd
That's
start
actually
dunking
crazy.
like 10th grade still. It's not that much earlier, but
Yeah.
But then it just went from that to East Base to
Because what was the one? Was it
Everything.
before or after practice where you hit the reverse East Bay?
yeah, it was right after practice.
Right after practice, like a 2-hour practice.
we gotta get a video. I wish we had a video.
Between the leg dunks it. What did you do though?
I
was different.
threw myself a lob, caught it this way, 360, boom.
It was crazy.
East Bay 360.
And it looked easy too.
crazy.
So we were all like, wait, did he just do that after practice?
Big fella got bounced. That's what we're gonna say. But now we want to talk about your relationship with your wife. So how did you in high school?
You know?
I'm
First
telling
date.
you, high school it all started.
High school, yep. Senior year we started dating, and that's pretty much it. Went a year of college, then proposed. Made it happen.
Wow. Where did she go to college?
She just did online through Snow.
And you were at Snow, right? Wow, that's crazy. And then you guys been married how long?
2.5 years. July will be
2.5
3
years.
years.
What's some advice you would give Trey?
That's crazy.
Yeah, TC.
man.
What marriage advice do you got
That's
for me,
hard,
bro?
man.
I'm not talking about anything. I'm just saying like this is the only
That's
thing
crazy. That's
crazy.
wild. You bring that up.
I think if you have doubts, then she's not the one.
Okay,
Ooh,
That's
that's deep.
that's a good one.
That's the
deep.
advice right there.
I like that.
I'm gonna change paths because that was crazy. You got marriage advice for me? You want to give me some fatherly counsel?
I would say in the first year or first 6 months, just because you guys are fighting doesn't mean it's not going to work out.
There you go.
Yeah, that's great advice, Trev. Cool. I do this thing where I dive and get pictures.
So this is Trey's specialty right
We're
here.
just gonna go into this picture right here. So You're wearing shorts with a suit. Let's talk about that.
That's crazy, huh?
Wow.
Pink suit.
Pink suit's kind of tough.
Senior prom
What
with
we
the
giving it,
shorts.
I mean, I love the top. The bottom I don't mess with, but
That's crazy.
the top I give
What was
a
this?
9.5 for
What's
the
the
top.
inspiration behind the pants?
That was like right when, who was it? Was it Braun?
Braun did it.
Braun busted it out, so I was like, let's do it.
That was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
had like
I think it looks clean.
We had like three or four of us
bro.
in our group do it though, so it was like,
Light little three-piece
little
suit too.
you know,
Light little flex. I see
a
you.
little pink.
All right, we're gonna go into this picture now.
The white thing, I like this.
All right, we got young TC.
Oh wow. That's what is that? That's soft. Yeah, 10th grade. 10th grade. Me. You know,
That's you in 10th grade?
That's me in 10th
That is
grade.
not
Let me
you in
see.
10th grade, bro.
That's 10th grade because that's Westlake. I didn't
No
play,
way,
I
bro.
didn't play Westlake when I was a freshman.
Dang.
Wow, you-
That's actually crazy.
The glow up was real. Let me just say
Who is
that.
this? Is this your brother?
That's my little brother.
Little brother. Your little brother's hooping right now.
He is Cedar Valley. Senior.
Valley.
Senior. Cedar
He's
Valley.
dunking. I saw that thing you posted.
He gets a couple of them.
He's go bring him.
Has he
Every
beat
game.
you yet?
In
Like
dunk.
one-on-one or anything?
Come on now.
What's like the score like when you usually play? Like, does he get a couple buckets? Are you clamping him?
We never play like too serious. Otherwise, it would just be
Yeah, just get out of hand.
like it'd be too easy too. Like I just bully him and stuff. But I mean, I'd probably take him like 21-6,
Yeah.
Jeez.
something like that.
It's kind of like
I'm not gonna bully him.
It's like
I'm gonna
when
go
you
be in
try to play.
21-6.
You know.
All right. Anyway, I want to talk about your path like after high school because you kind of have a cool little path, and we want to talk about the positions you played. So just kind of talk about like where you went after high school.
You want to talk about positions?
We'll talk about
Okay.
where you went after, and then we'll talk about positions.
Okay, yeah. So senior year, I had no offers, and it was kind of like weird because I was like first team All State, and I think like 9 out of the 10 kids in the first and second team had like D1 offers and like good offers. Yeah, I didn't have any offers. And one of my teammates was going out to Snow for they like were recruiting him. He was gonna go play some pickup, and he was like, "Please come with me." And I was like, "All right, I'll come with you." And I went, and they offered me that day, like on the spot. I kind of took his offer on accident. Sadly,
That's sad.
ended up playing there 2 years. Got my COVID year back, and then went out to Chaminade. Yeah, I really just went to Chaminade because we got to play in Maui Invitational, so got some good games.
Talk about Chaminade, bro.
Some good film.
How like?
Chaminade.
Because didn't you guys have to like travel a ton?
Yeah, we traveled a lot because we had one on island like opponent and then one other Hawaii opponent, but he's on the big island, so a different island. And then everybody else was in Cali, so we'd go like we'd have like these 7-hour flights to Cali, stay there for like 2 weeks at a time, play 6-7 games, and then fly back. And that would be our road trip. So
Were you married at this time?
I was married. This is last
So
year.
was she'd stay in Hawaii?
No, I wouldn't make her stay. I'd fly her home to Utah.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, that'd be long.
We'd be gone
just
for
chilling.
2 weeks. Yeah, I'd fly her home to Utah, and she'd hang out here with the fam.
You played at Chaminade for 1 year?
Yeah.
And how would you like it compared to Snow?
I like Snow more.
Really?
I mean, Chaminade was fun because we got the cool games,
Yeah.
but like, just everything else is kind of rough.
Yeah.
What was your most memorable game in the Maui Invitational? Because I remember when I played, like, it was just so fun playing in
It
that
was so
gym
fun,
and
bro. Well,
playing
because
all those
we were
crazy
doing it during
teams.
COVID, so we didn't actually get to play in Maui. So ours got switched to Vegas. So like, it was still cool, but like, we played in that gym we just played in when Jack
yeah.
Jones,
Oh.
that gym. So we played in there for it, but I stole the ball and did like a little 360 dunk against Butler, I think.
Wow.
I think that
Let's
was
go.
probably the most
That's pretty
memorable.
tough.
Let's go.
It was nice.
It was a nice little band. And then what position did you play there?
At Chaminade,
Yeah.
I was point.
You're a
Started at
point guard, so the one.
Started at point.
And then what position did you play 2 nights ago?
I played center.
You played the 5. You played the 5.
I do whatever I got to.
Exactly.
Whatever
That's
they
what we
need me
love. What was your recruitment like, and then what did you feel like when you were a 5? Like, how did that switch?
Like recruitment here.
Yeah.
I was just excited for the opportunity to come play here. So I didn't know what I was really gonna play. Coach told me like he likes quicker, smaller guards usually, and I was like, but he's like, might as well. Like, he wanted me, so I was like, all right, I'll take it. And
Yeah.
I guess he just saw something in me, put me at the 5.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm
You're big papa, bro. You got that dad strength now. Dad strength.
24 weeks to develop.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Once the dash strength kicks in fully, it's over for the opponent. What was it like getting an ISO bucket? You got a nice little catch at the top.
It was nice.
That's nice.
You know,
That's what you
I
do.
needed it.
It's what you do.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put
Exactly.
it. It is like you do need it. Like it just definitely helps.
Yeah. It's a
But-
good first bucket.
Yeah.
But-
Man.
Dude, you said when you were at Chaminade, you were talking about the humidity on the courts and floors when you and I talked a few months back. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so there was, I mean, we'd have like days where we couldn't practice because it was just, because we didn't have AC in our gym. So it would just be so humid in Hawaii that the floors were just too slippery. Like we played it's Gary Payton. He's the coach of like a D2 in Cali. And they came out and it was like humid and raining that day. And we were like, all right, we're still going to play the game because it's Gary Payton. And we played till halftime and then we just called the game.
That's brutal.
It was just too slippery. So we just called it and that was it. But
Interesting.
yeah, it's crazy.
Dang.
So if anybody doesn't know TC, he's the most creative, dynamic passer on the entire team. Like, it's insane.
That's crazy.
Now, everybody, if we had the whole team right here, everybody would say TC is the best
100%.
passer. Is that something that just kind of like comes naturally to you? To like just see the court like that because you grew up playing point guard and like just all these different positions you played? It's
I think
just
so.
kind of like just see kind of the court just at a better pace. Like, I feel like you're low key kind of like a Sam Merrill type feel out there,
Yeah.
just how you carry the team.
I think so. I mean, I grew up playing point when I was little, and then in high school I played like the 4. So like, and then when I went to Snow, I started out as the 4 and like a 3, and then like halfway through the season, I was like hardly playing, and he's like, I think I'm gonna put you at the 1 because he's like, you can play make, and I was like, all right. And he started putting me in the 1, and that's when I started starting at Snow and started playing the point guard. And then I played point the next year, played point at Chaminade, and then I've played a lot of basketball, like college ball. Like this is my 4th year, so like I don't, you know,
I played that 4th year.
4th year ball.
Yeah, damn you guys. Cool. No? Okay.
It's only 4th year type feel.
Okay, I do it.
So I mean, I played enough ball. It's starting to come naturally now. So.
4th year, and you got shoes. You got the best shoes on the team. I ain't
We
gonna.
talked about that last time,
Yes,
huh?
we did.
You got the nicest
did.
shoes. Well, what kind of have you always been in the shoes, and then when did you start getting like the nice stuff?
You want to
think-
put some shoes up here
Yeah,
right now?
I've
Let's see
always
your
been
shoes you
into
got on right now.
Can I see right here?
You see the bottom?
I got the Travis Scott.
You got to put
Lows,
some effort in
Black
there.
Phantoms.
Let's see him.
There it is. There it is. You know, little Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
I've been a shoe guy a long time.
What kind of
Probably-
got you like always been in it?
I think probably like 7th, 8th grade. I was with one of my boys, and we like went into his basement, and we found this box of his dad's like old retros. You know, like some Jordan 10s and 9s and like super old stuff, some Bred 11s, and that really got me hooked, honestly. And I've just been into it ever since.
The real question is, the little fella already getting some shoes
yeah.
for him?
Little
Fella's already got
He got some
drip.
drip.
He's already got the drip.
He's got drip, and he got a Nike Tech Fleece onesie.
He's about to.
Nike Tech, please.
Nike Tech Fleece onesie. So it's
tough.
All right. One thing about a sneakerhead though is they always like look at other people's sneakers. So I
It's
got
true.
4 screenshots on my phone.
This is
of
the new
people's
game we got.
sneakers
I
on
like
our
this
team,
game. Okay.
and you have to guess whose they are.
Drop in the chat if you guys
snap.
know.
Snap. This might be
So we
hard.
can go first one.
This might be hard.
We got these.
This could be tough.
You gotta show those guys over there.
Jax?
You gotta show those.
I'm gonna say Jax.
What's everybody's guess?
I don't know.
TC got it right. I'm telling you, sneakerheads know. All right,
sometimes.
Jax.
Sometimes.
Next one.
Jax always wears the Unos
What do you
too.
got? Oh wait, I'll show them first.
Those halls?
No,
No.
that's a good guess.
Let me see. That's a great guess. He does.
Mr.
That one Hall does
Howell.
have the exact same
Mr.
code.
Howell.
Mr. How Dog.
How dog.
All right, now we got these.
How am I supposed to
Who's are these?
Never cut the house.
Who's are these?
Ooh.
Yours.
No. Paris, you serious?
Paris.
You just said it.
These are halls?
Those are all.
Those are halls.
Yep.
Yeah, you know that.
DH.
And then when did you come on the team? Were you here when like Thule and them got here?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
I think so. This might be tough.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me see these.
Oh no.
You remember when someone,
I don't
one of
remember
the
this.
freshmen came in on their first day wearing these, and they
Yeah,
made them
so-
switch shoes
You
remember?
because they came in
Oh.
with Adidas.
No?
You don't know who this is?
I would say it
A
is.
freshman.
One of the freshmen came in. What freshman?
It would have to be someone who played in Utah Prospects. I feel like 'cause it's a DSU.
No,
Really?
it's not down.
It's gotta
I thought it was
be
D Hall for sure.
Thule or Hayhurst. Right?
It is Thule.
Wow. One of the freshmen.
Rocking those.
Thule walked into practice with those, and coaches were like, "No, we gotta hurry and get you a new pair of shoes."
I don't know if I was here for that, but that is
Oh.
funny.
Dude, that was
That's
one great
crazy.
thing when Donovan Mitchell got traded. I was like, man, I don't have to pretend to like Don's or Adidas anymore.
No, yeah. Has anyone team Adidas here?
Damian Lillard's shoe is actually really nice. I love Damian.
I had
Lillard.
two pairs of Dons, and I didn't like either one of them. I wore them like 3 times, and I was like,
Really?
they fit weird. They like,
Have you ever tried
Never tried
Stephen
them.
Curry's shoes?
they're nice.
I've never tried them because they're Under Armour.
My
I'm
brother
gonna
wears
say
them.
some like prophetic thing.
No,
about
I just
Adidas.
that's the only like if you look at teams who are sponsored by Under Armour, like the only shoe they only wear like is Steph Curry's because like that's like I feel like the only shoe for him, you know.
Yeah.
But
Let's take that.
That is true.
That's true, Trev.
All right.
that is true.
We
That's
cut to some
prophetic.
quick questions
We're
and let
gonna-
him
yeah,
go to
we're
his
gonna try to
wife.
get some quick
We'll be
questions.
super fast.
Yeah, we're good.
In the chat.
Does Paris have any questions in the chat?
Yeah, let's hit Paris'
have
question
questions.
first.
No, she ain't in the
Let's
chat.
get-
Nah, next.
I'm gonna step out. Paris, you take my seat. Take my seat.
Paris. Paris, first time on camera. Let's just clap. Right?
Let's give her a round of applause.
I can see those
All right.
questions.
Do you have a question?
All right. So going pro is the dream, right? But what's the backup career plan?
We literally talked about this today. How crazy is that?
Yo, that's insane. Paris, your brain is huge. How did you do that? That's crazy.
Me and you are on the same wavelength.
Listen to
Honestly,
this. No, I'm gonna let you tell it because I don't want.
Trey's gonna say he's gonna go off on me. Okay, so I'm sitting there. We're all eating our dinner. Okay, at the ping pong table. And I'm sitting there, and we're all talking about different stuff. Like it's going, like the conversation's going everywhere. And I'm just like staring at the table, and I look, and I'm like, "All right, guys, what's the goal after basketball?" I was like, "Trey's got his company, the store. I mean, GAs are probably gonna want to coach." And then I'm like, I was having anxiety a couple days ago because I was like, I don't know what I want to do.
If you have any ideas,
That's
drop them in
crazy.
the chat.
If you have any ideas for me, what you think I'll be good at, please
I
drop
said
it in the
Frankie
chat.
Jane cash register worker.
It's not gonna happen.
He did not like that.
That is not gonna happen.
No, okay.
That would be good. That's nice.
What about you, TC?
I'm pre-med, so I'm,
He's gonna make.
med school, trying to be a radiologist, so
Hey, the shoe game will definitely be good with that radiologist money.
I hope so.
I think it's gonna be crazy.
Dude, the Kobe Grinches will look good with those scrubs.
Oh, they will. They will.
Yeah.
Bro, he gonna be the most kicked out doctor, man. I want to be a sports psychologist. So that's what I want to do. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. So,
Yeah, thank you.
so thank you for bringing it back up my fear.
Yeah,
you know?
if anybody drops what you see Trev doing one day. Radiologist, that's big time. Do you? I'm
Yeah,
guessing
yeah.
that. Like, do you know where you want to go to? Like,
Like med school?
yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't know
You
yet.
gonna stay in Utah and try to go to Utah's?
If they got the program, I'll do it. Yeah. If I could get in, we'll see.
It's
But,
tough.
Yeah.
All right. What's the most important thing as a basketball player, and what's the number one thing you practice?
Ooh,
Oh,
it's most.
TC, you can start this one.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
These are deep. Gosh.
That's us to search our soul right now.
I think most important thing, kind of.
According to
I would
you,
just,
not Coach Pope.
That's true. That's a good one. That's a good. It's probably just like having like that mentality, like really wanting to play, having that heart to play. I think that's important. Knowing
That's a
you're
great
not
answer.
gonna give up. Yeah, work hard.
To me, like obviously it's winning, right? Like Coach Pope always talks about, like that's the most important thing. It's kind of ingrained in all of us. But if we like deviate just from that, I'd say the most important thing is something that I'm trying to work on is like taking in the moment and like really appreciating what we have. So kind of going along with what you said, like having that love for it, because like when you're there and you see the Rock, you see everybody in the stands, 20,000 people, and your mind can just be like, oh, I'm just playing the game. If you kind of take a moment and you realize, oh my, like how cool is this? How cool is this opportunity? You're playing in front of everybody, playing against a high level team like Gonzaga or something. Like anybody would kill to be in that position. So kind of like what you just said, just that love and like really taking in all that emotion in that moment.
Yeah. I remember some of the, like, Yoli and TJ and some of the people who've played pro overseas. They're like, bro, like, the gym, like, you don't understand, like, what the college basketball fan base is like. Like, it's just, like, once-in-a-lifetime type thing. And one thing that I always try to, like, remember is, obviously, like Trevor was saying, like, winning is important. But being outcome-focused is kind of where burnout and certain things can happen. This is where my sports psychologist comes into play. So being outcome-focused causes you to, like, not like your sport as much and not find enjoyment. But if you're more, like, process-focused, so focusing on, okay, I'm going to set a goal today and can I reach that goal? That's really important to me as long as I'm hitting my goals every day. Because then when I look back at the end of the season, I can say, oh, wow, look what I accomplished, rather than having this huge goal and being like, oh, I didn't make it, I didn't do this. But if I have those tiny little goals that get me to where I want to be, and I think that's where I find a lot of joy, and that's really important because gratitude is also a huge thing that kind of combats that burnout and enjoyment of the game. So I thought if I keep that gratitude, then that definitely helps me have fun and appreciate the opportunities and the environment we're in.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay,
That's
how
deep.
do you-
Look at that mood, just kind of like settle right there.
Oh, I need to joke around. I need to say something stupid.
Well, this question isn't gonna help.
All right, let's hear it.
How do you handle hate?
Ooh,
Wow.
That's great. That's a great question.
That's a great question.
I feel like I've gone a lot better at this.
Yeah, you share.
Well, I mean, when I was a freshman, even like sophomore and even a little bit last year, like you have that toxic trait that everybody has, that you want to please everybody, you want to like kind of prove everybody wrong. So you go online, you see what everybody else is saying about you, right? And that's just poison, that just fuels the fire. So I think something that helps is like not putting yourself in that position. Like during the season, I remember I would delete Twitter and like stuff like that just because of how like toxic it can really be. Like you see all these other athletes, they're, you know, quitting their sport, stepping away because of the anxiety of trying to perform, trying to like prove everybody, I would say, wrong, or trying to make everybody happy. And the other thing is like kind of what Trey said, like gratitude, I think is huge, and knowing what the other side might be going through. Like if you look at some of the people that comment or say things, like they're on the outer circle, like they don't understand what's going on inside the locker room, what our game plan is, all that stuff. So I think that helps a ton, and just, you know, laughing things off, like what Trey just said. I got to joke around. I remember me and Trey would always, you know, butt heads, but like at the end of the day, we're always joking with each other. We're like, you good? And like we're smiling again. So I think being able to like joke around and still have that environment. What about you,
That's
CC?
great.
How do you combat hate?
Oh man, I don't, kind of like just what you said. But something like I came into this year like telling myself is like I have no expectations, like for myself. Like that's how, like my wife is like, I have no expectations either. So like we're just going with it and having fun, like hooping. So like anytime I get an opportunity, I'm just grateful for it. So I'm not really paying attention to the hate.
Let's go.
Like that. I mean, yeah. Coach always tells us not to get on our phones, not to look at any of that. So
Yeah, definitely.
that's me.
I want to hear yours. I was waiting. That's why you were the last one. I was excited for your answer.
No, just kind of like you're saying, like remembering who your sources are and whose opinion really does matter. Yeah. Because people, it's kind of funny. Like sometimes you hear what people say, and it's like the most absurd comment. They're like, "Oh, they're not doing this. They're not knocking down shots." It's like, you don't think we shoot? Like I see everyone shoot every day. Like people are trying their hardest, and like we're just 19 to like 20-something-year-old kids, just taking it, like having a great opportunity. First of all, we're grateful for the opportunity, and there's gonna be criticism that comes with it. And like Trevor said, like we do have to be grateful for the opportunity and work our hardest. But like I just gotta remember that, like, hey, I usually make up like a dumb story of like when someone says something stupid to me, where I'm like, oh, maybe this person is mad at this because they have some weird, like, I just make up some absurd story just so I can have sympathy for that person, because or else I'm just going to be mad. But again, I just really, like, I don't look at my phone. Like, I just really just care about my family, and I care about my team, and those are the opinions that matter, and other opinions don't really bother me.
It's kind of funny. So I coached high school football, right, for a long time. And one time at Springville High School, actually, which we have some Springville people here today. Shout out Springville.
Hey, don't shout out Springville. Let's keep down the down low. All right.
We would like to unshout out Springville.
Thank you, Trey.
That's our rival where I coach, so I was doing that out of courtesy. It wasn't, very genuine. But anyway.
Again, I'm going to double down on shout out Springville. Continue your story.
So the football locker rooms in Springville are down a ramp, right? So I was down this ramp. Kids were loading up at the bus, and I overhear some parents. And they're like, man, that play call, I was the offensive coordinator. That play calling was terrible tonight. They should have called this play more. When they call this play, they always score. And I was sitting there being like, well, the play you're thinking of is actually the play we call the time, but it has 3 options off of it, right? So when that option is open, when the third option is open, it's a touchdown. I'll be sure. You have to give me that camera. Sorry, producer Steve. I'm off screen. I'm sorry, guys. So when that option's open, yes, it's a touchdown. But we call that play like 25 times a game. It's just that option off of what happens is only open once a game, maybe twice a game.
They don't know.
But they don't know.
They
right?
don't know.
They don't know.
People don't know.
They're your supporters in a way, but at the same time, they're like your critics and your haters, and you want to go up there and just be like, listen, dude, we call that play 25. You don't know how it works. Like, you don't know what the defense is doing. Like, you don't know what you're seeing.
It is funny.
But it's hard. It's kind of hard, right?
It's super hard. There's so many times where you have to just like bite your tongue. Like there's been times I've like had a tweet ready to send out to somebody, and I'll be like showing my sister, and she's like, "No, you can't say that." I'm like, "You're right. I can't."
Pope always talks about it, and so does his wife, where she just is like, when they say something positive, it's fake. When they say something negative, it's fake. Like, just don't pay attention to it. So it sounds mean, but it's like, that's how we keep our mental sanity.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, if you weren't playing at BYU, where do you think you would be?
me and Trev would be at a tap dance studio right now. We would be doing some hot yoga. You know they do goat yoga? So random. I'm just going off. I need to joke around after we had to get serious for a bit.
Man, I don't even know. I really don't know.
Like, we're not playing basketball.
Or we are playing basketball.
Either one.
Let's just say we're not playing
I want to say we're not playing
Yeah,
basketball.
because that kind of sounds messed up. Like, we love it here. We're grateful.
I would be a millionaire. Starting my own business, like clothing company called.
Okay, you're done.
Default.
That TC, your turn.
I don't even know. I'd probably be playing football somewhere.
Yeah, you'd be a good
Play
football
some
player.
football somewhere.
I play football. Football would be fun.
There you go.
Except getting hit, man. That stuff
Fun
hurts.
hitting, but not getting hit.
Yeah. That's what separates the goods from the greats, I guess. No, yeah, football. That's what we'd be doing.
Yeah.
Any other? Does the chat have any questions?
They want to know favorite TV shows. This is Tredyn specifically, but favorite TV show.
It's just you, bro.
Like a series, like a.
Yeah. What are you
What
watching?
you in the
It's
wife
gotta
you be
be-
watching, bro?
Stranger Things is like
I knew it.
probably my favorite of all time, honestly.
What season?
Ooh. I don't know, honestly. They're all good.
They're
The
all
last
good.
one was like a little
creepy,
dark,
bro. Yeah.
a little creepy, but it was still good.
It
To the point where I couldn't watch it for a second. I was like,
It
this.
ended good.
Right, it
The
ended
beginning, it was like, yo, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the top for me,
100%.
for sure.
Stranger Things.
Yeah. What you think?
I like Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, Office. You watch Ted Lasso?
Love Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso's a
little
good show. You gotta watch it. There you go. Dude's with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched that one. I'll have to get on that.
You wanna watch Ted Lasso?
I get highly recommended.
Profanity is high.
Season 3 is
It's
out.
a comedy.
Shout out Springville and shout out Ted Lasso.
They say TC can always open up a sneaker boutique after school, but I've not yet to get any advice for Tredyn.
That's the story of my life. Don't worry. Story of my life.
That's
Nobody gave me
crazy.
advice at the ping pong table either. So just gotta let me
That's
just
nice,
go
though.
off.
I want to do that like middle school through high school. That was my plan. Open a sneaker store.
You did sell. You are quite the reseller.
I do sell a lot. So.
Shoes. He sells shoes a lot.
He moves a lot of product.
he moves weight, boy. I tell you. I need to stop talking before we get canceled. That's crazy. Anything else for TC before he goes and saves his wife?
No, we good.
What's one word to describe this team?
Ooh. Paris. Holy.
Wow.
You are deep. You're different.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of.
One word, not two, not three.
3 words.
3 words. Catch 2.
I'm gonna say determined. I think we got a lot of fight in us. And
Who's you?
Amazing.
Hey, thank you.
yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of fight. We never give up, and yeah, we always battle. So I think we're all determined.
Dude, Saturday night, you guys fought way hard, and I was freaking hyped about it the whole game long. Like, Trey, dude, you were like, oh man, you played so scrappy, and then when Trey goes at the 5, dude, oh, then hey, you had your little like ISO like what was that? Hook,
little hook shot.
Little hook there.
Trey special. Get to his spot.
Get to the hoop and just land.
Dude, I don't know. I love that game. That game was really gritty, really awesome. I mean, obviously, it was not the outcome we wanted, but like a lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna get run off the court."
I know.
And that was, dude, we controlled that game. We punched them in the mouth.
We can still win the WCC, like
for sure.
Still up for it. So
Yeah, my word is resilient.
oh yeah, that was wow.
That's a better version of my word right there.
Nah, I'm with that. Yeah, resilient. Pope uses relentless. Just like something like that. Just because I don't know, like the Dayton game is a great example. And then
every day,
like we bounce back.
Yeah.
But then like the way like people showed up to practice today, like we had a good productive practice today. So I just think it just shows that like, you know, we're gonna keep going till the end. Like our story's not over, regardless of how game's ending right now. Like there's still an opportunity further down the line.
Okay, best BYU gear you've received on the team.
Oh shit.
Best BYU gear.
Yeah, like you know how your team issued gear? What's the best thing you got?
Not shoes.
Not shoes. I already was gonna say cuts. Oh, I knew it. Dude loves the cuts.
Man, best gear. That's kind of hard. Probably the Tech Fleece.
Tech Fleece is
With
hard.
the Tech Fleece.
Yeah, there's a nice little Nike Tech sweatsuit.
Navy Tech Fleece.
I look like these pants you got on.
I was gonna say
black sweats.
Oh, the black
sweatsuit is nice too.
You rock these gray ones.
I do rock
You
those gray
you
ones.
swag out of the gray ones.
I wear those gray ones a lot.
They're tough. Yeah, just some of the sweats we got.
Someone in the chat says, "Is TC Kyle Collinsworth the next BYU Kyle Collinsworth?"
No, TC is the next TC.
Ooh,
I got you.
You might need to walk out on that, bro.
That's nice.
I think specifically is, are we going to see you play multiple positions
Yep.
in the game, more than just being his game or copying him, but like being yourself? Will you play multiple positions, you think, in your time here?
If I get the opportunity, I'll play. I'll play whatever he needs me to play. Whatever I gotta play, I'll do it. So you got experience in most of them now, most of the positions.
Yeah, he's checked them all off the box. His resume's looking real good. Yeah.
Let's see. I have playing in Maui. Everyone says the rims are soft. Is that the best gym that you've shot in? Is Maui?
Well, like the Maui, because I didn't ever get to play in that one.
Oh, you never got to.
Unfortunately.
yes, I will confirm. Yes,
Trevor
Best
played
rims.
it. Trevor lucky. When did y'all play it?
We played my freshman year. We played UCLA. It was the 2019-2020 season. So we played UCLA, beat them. Played Kansas, lost by like 12.
Gotcha.
We only down 2.5.
Was that when Georgia almost lost to
Georgia almost lost to
Chaminade?
Chaminade
That's right.
with Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards hit a buzzer beater in overtime to beat Chaminade.
to have the #1 pick and be that bad
That would
as a
be
team
crazy.
is crazy.
Yeah.
No hate on Georgia,
But
jeez.
All right, TC.
TC,
Thank you.
Chris,
We're gonna let you slide out of here real quick. We're gonna talk to Paris for a sec, but we
sounds
appreciate
good to me.
you.
I'll give her my chair.
You're a good man.
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
boys.
Say wifey. We love her. And drive
Appreciate
safe.
you. Got you.
All right.
All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Clap for
Thanks,
TC.
TC.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Paris, come take a seat. We're gonna do a quick little fire interview with you.
Have fun, y'all.
Thank you.
In the words of Michael Scott, turntables.
Turntables. Yep. Yeah. All right, Paris, tell us about yourself. Where you from?
I'm from Springville.
Shout out Springville just for this moment right now. Okay, from Springville. Family. How many siblings?
I have 2 older brothers. That's my brother Logan right there. So.
What up, bro?
What's up, Logan?
Yeah, I mean, I just love BYU basketball. So.
Yeah, when did this happen? Like, when did you start?
Well, so I got a concussion in 2020, and it was like 2 days before the Zags upset, and
Oh my gosh, that was our year,
yeah.
Oh, my mind wasn't working for a second. I was like,
2020. What was that?
But I didn't like watch that game live because of my concussion, and I have post-concussion syndrome, so I basically have like a headache almost every day since.
Oh, wow.
And so like watching that, like highlights from that game, I was like, dang, this is a good team. Like I should follow this team. And so started following, and then we've been season ticket holders this year and last year. And then, I mean, this year is kind of cool. I just kind of had like a moment where I was like, whoa, like the resiliency, like it's like inspiring to me to see like you go out and you fight no matter what, and like, you know, you could give up, like, but you don't, and you know, it's like if you guys can do it, I can too. So
yeah, talk about you with your concussion. Holy, that's resiliency right there.
So it's been pretty inspirational to follow this team this year. So
hey, well, we appreciate fans like you. You're always showing us love. But besides BYU basketball, what do you like to do?
Besides,
like, what's Paris doing when she gets home? Are you in school right now, or what you doing?
I'm in school. I'm a senior in high school.
Oh, goodness. I got senioritis bad. Did you?
I have it.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm gonna need you to send me that. Oh man, so you have senioritis?
I mean, kind of. I missed a bunch of school because of my concussion, so it's like kind of just going with it. I don't know. I don't really do much.
How'd you get the concussion? Oh, see,
Logan. My bad. You know
Logan.
He said,
there was a desk stored on top of a cabinet, and it fell on my head.
Wow. Oh, did you push it?
That's as detailed as it was.
The detail as we're going.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a concussion?
I have multiple actually.
How'd you get them?
So I had a couple from me and my cousin, like wrestling, and then
I just whooped you on.
Loki kind of did. And then I have like
You
a
see
couple
the other
from,
guy, you were like stumbling back.
and then I like playing football. I got a ton during football season and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
Little QB Trevor just getting pancake.
low key, bro.
Okay. Hey, it's all right. I got one last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, there was a loose ball. And, you know, I'm a freshman. I was trying to be a dog. I was like, I got to go get this ball. So I dove on the ground. And then Gideon decides to dive on top of the ground, but he was nowhere near the ball. And his knee went in the back of my head. And I, like, stood up immediately because then my teammate fell down. So I ran up to go pick him up. But then, like, it felt like someone just, like, picked up the gym floor and went like this. So I started, like, running sideways. Then I went to the trash can and threw up. And then coach was like, or Rob was like, yeah, you're not going back in practice.
Yeah.
And then I tried to do the concussion test and failed miserably. So we sympathize with you in some sense.
Try to get out of practice.
Huh?
You probably should try to get out of practice.
You think I would try to get out of practice? That is so disrespectful, Travis. You know that's not me. But you, on the other hand,
What? Because I had
would
a
never
a torn shoulder.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
crazy.
It's a fake surgery. You don't need to lie.
That's wild. That's wild.
You got any questions for Paris?
We just really appreciate you, and like we love like genuine people that actually like want to get to know us. So I think the hard time, like what you're saying, is like there's people that just like criticize us and like they have no idea like what we're going through as people. And so it's really nice to like be able to like get to know not only you to us, but us to you.
Right.
But my biggest question actually is gonna help me more than it's gonna help you. If you had an option to get a dog, would you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you get a toy poodle? Or no?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, help me.
Well, she's at it, getting good advice. Do you have any jobs for Trevor?
Yeah, you give me a job.
Come on, what do you see, Trev? Like, picture your needing your taxes done.
I mean,
Is Trevor there? Okay, no, I'm just saying ideas, bro. Picture your.
well, we've seen your photography skills.
My photography skills is off the charts.
You want to see a picture that Trev took?
That's a Visco pic, Trey, for you. You're talking about the one I took.
Pick, but it's, I'm just gonna say
Guys, I love it when Trey goes up to the camera. Like, it's my favorite part of
Well,
the
look at this Visco pic I took
Okay,
for him.
look at this picture.
It's a Visco pic.
Now you're probably wondering why it's not in focus, because it's not in focus in general. This is not
It was on purpose.
Huh?
It was on purpose.
Is this your style?
Yeah.
Just to like focus on the Costa Vida sign in the back. Just trying to get tough, G. You want to do a photographer?
Yeah.
He's trying to get a deal.
I'm trying to get my help.
All right. Trev's gonna be a Costa Vida photographer. Bet. We couldn't get that
I'll
done.
go connect.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
he's good.
Guys, all jokes aside, there is one career for Trevin. Like one. And that is he's got like his Cobra Kai, but for 3-point shooting. You know, he goes in there, he's got the rules, he's got the system, he teaches the kids,
It's done, dog.
and he's got his own little studio that's 3-point ninjas, Cobra Kai in the future.
Yeah, like I've helped a ton of kids like in the summer. So I would love to see like if I could really take that off, because that would be like a dream job to like dive in to the analytics of shooting already. I did already.
You gotta try harder.
Little side office for Trey's sports
we'll
psychologist.
Just right here. But yeah, that would be super cool. I would love to see if like the Noalytics could even we could work together, because I think that would be awesome. But we'll see. I think that'd be awesome. But
Natural ability, natural talent there.
Pure shooter right here, man.
Pure shooter.
I appreciate that. Like, honestly, that's a nice
No, like,
thing you said to me for a while.
I'd say a lot of nice things to you, but I don't always verbalize them, so I don't say them.
I got you. You think them.
I think them. Like when you came back that first practice and you just decided to hit like 10 threes, I was like, man, that kid's just so resilient and talented. Well, I wouldn't say that. Say that. Oh, Paris, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Do we have any other questions?
I think we shout out our sponsors and call it a night.
Shout out our sponsors. Call
We're
it a night.
gonna go curveball. We're gonna shout out Default Happiness right out the
my
gate.
goodness. Look at this, guys.
We need a plug. Trey, give us the best plug you can for Default Happiness.
All right, defaulthappiness.com. It's been a fun adventure. I've liked doing it. I do it all for charity, so I don't keep any of the money for myself. And it's just been a cool experience just to connect with people, see it bring smiles to other people. So if you want to support, go to defaulthappiness.com and just show some love.
And like you're obviously giving to people, but you're also getting like a top tier education and running a business like that as well too.
100%.
So,
Like that's been such a blessing. That's why BYU is such a great school, because there's so many great alumni who are just willing to just pick up a phone call and just have a quick 20-minute conversation with me and just give me some advice. So I always appreciate it.
and as we've gotten into shirts and jerseys, and if you got a reversible jersey, you're so happy. If you got a twill jersey, you are so mad at us. So we apologize because they still have a shirt.
I know it happens in the production. It's annoying because it's like a production chain. You learn all about that and having to supply and shipping. And right now I got like 1 million hoodies at my house. So it's just funny. Like my dorm room is definitely not dorm. My apartment room. It's not the place for like social events because it just looks like a workshop. Yeah. So it's cool. I definitely like doing it.
And Coug Connect has reached out to Trey for advice on shipping. Right? Remember when I I'm like, hey, dude, I got to mail like 150 shirts. Like what?
The poly mailers, I'm telling you.
You saved us.
It's the clutch.
So we appreciate Default Happiness. If you haven't, go there, support them.
Thank you.
They've got all kinds of stuff. I mean, it seems like you get there's new stuff kind of revolving through.
Yeah, we try to revolve it around just depending on what charity we're working with and what cause we're doing. We just make a piece and then use all that money to go there.
Cool. So go check them out, support them. Again, we want to thank Chubby's. We'd like to thank Pacific Horizon Credit Union. We'd like to thank Frankie Jane. And we want to thank everyone who has supported SaveDamien.com. And if you haven't, please go and do that. You should watch their YouTube videos. Watch it. It's a very sad story, and there's a chance to do a whole lot of good for him and for lots and lots of other kids who basically are born with this death sentence with that disease. So with that being said, I think we're out of here. Until next week, thanks for joining us and have a great evening.
No, as well. We should have shouted out the sign.
Oh, I should have done it. Should have done it.